Be here today. There's a hidden and overlooked threat to the nation's health security and national security, and that is our dependence on China for basic medicines. These are not the counterfeit drugs I'm talking about purchased on the internet. These are not the illegal opioids on the street. These are the medicines used at Walter Reed National Military Medical Center and military hospitals and clinics around the world. These are the medicines used at VA hospitals across the United States. And these are the medicines used at hospitals here in the Washington, D.C. area by members of Congress, their families, and presidents here and across the country. The United States is so dependent on China for medicine that if they shut the door, within months, if not weeks, our healthcare system will collapse. Business continuity would cease to exist. Let's take penicillin. The last penicillin plant in the United States closed in 2004. And how did that happen? A handful of Chinese companies got together, formed the penicillin cartel. They dumped product on the global market, and they drove out all U.S., European, and even Indian producers. They undercut on price, and once they gained dominant global market share, increased the price. After the anthrax attacks, right here across the street and around the country, the United States government needed to buy 20 million doses of antidotes for anthrax exposure. We can't make them anymore. We had to go to a European company, a reputable company, and in turn, they had to get the starting material from a plant in China. Today, our manufacturing base, our industrial base to make generic antibiotics, which are most of the antibiotics Americans take, is virtually gone. In the late 1980s, Oak Ridge National Laboratory did a report of documenting where every single antibiotic plant was located. Names, contact information. There was a manual on how to repair them and rebuild them if they were destroyed. Now we have no manufacturing base to make basic antibiotics. When it comes to other generics, remember, are 90% of the medicines that Americans take. And we are on track now that within 5 years, maybe 10, probably not, but more like 5 years, the industrial base to make 90% of our medicines will disappear. And this is because of China's predatory pricing, a form of economic warfare, to undercut all other producers of medicine and causing the collapse of our industry here.